Hey everyone, welcome. Today, we're jumping into something I find absolutely fascinating, a version of English that's been radically simplified. All right, let's just dive right in.
So let me ask you this. Could you really say everything you need to say? I mean, everything. Using a vocabulary of only 850 words? Just 850? It sounds, well, pretty much impossible, doesn't it?
But here's the thing. It's not just some philosophical question. It's a real system. It's called Basic English, and it was designed to work with a core set of just 850 essential words. It's a real thing.
And to really get our heads around how this works, we don't need to memorize all 850 words. Nope, we just need to look at one of them. Just one word is going to unlock the whole secret. All right, so the word we're going to put in focus today is point. Now, I know, it seems super simple, right? But trust me, this word is an absolute powerhouse. It's like the Swiss Army knife for the English language.
And you bet it is. It's an official card-carrying member of that exclusive 850-word club. And its spot on that list is totally crucial to how this entire system hangs together.
So what makes point so special? Well, it's basically a linguistic chameleon. It can be a noun, it can be a verb, it even pops up with numbers. Okay, let's break this down piece by piece.
Okay, first up, let's look at point when it's acting as a noun. You know, a word for a thing. But even here, it's not just one simple thing. It's got layers.
So its most basic meaning, the one we all think of first, is a location, like in geometry class, or a little dot on a map. It's just a specific, tiny place.
Just look at this sentence. It's so clear. There's no confusion at all. These two lines meet at this point. Simple, right? You can picture it in your head perfectly.
But then it can also be something really physical, something you can actually touch. The point can be the sharp tip of a knife or a needle or anything sharp.
And this example just nails that physical meaning. We've gone from an abstract dot in space to the very real, very sharp end of a knife. See how it shifts?
All right, now let's make a big leap, from the physical to the philosophical. A point can also be the whole reason you're doing something. It's the core idea, the purpose.
And this sentence, this is where the true power of this little word just shines. Here, point means purpose or intention, and we get it instantly just from the way the sentence is built.
So just stop and think about that for a second. Just as a noun, look at that range. It's a location, it's a physical tip, it's an abstract purpose, and yeah, it's even the dot and a decimal, like 2.5. That is some serious versatility from one single word.
But hold on, we're not done yet. Not even close. Let's move on and see what happens when point flips its role and becomes a verb, an action word.
And the great thing is, as a verb, it's super easy to use. No tricky grammar here. I point, she points, they were pointing. It's totally straightforward. And the action itself? It's about one of the most fundamental things we do, directing attention. It's literally one of the first ways we learn to communicate as kids, right? Just pointing and saying, look. And here it is, plain and simple in a sentence. A direct action. He is guiding her attention. The word pointed does all the heavy lifting.
So, what's the point of all this? See what I did there? Seriously though, why does this one word matter so much? What does it tell us about the big picture here?
Okay, let's just lay it all out. As a noun, it's a location, a tip, or a purpose. As a verb, it's the act of directing attention. It even helps us with decimals. It really is the ultimate multi-tool.
And that, right there, is this secret sauce. That's the magic behind Basic English. You don't need a million different words if you have a few hundred that are flexible enough to wear different hats depending on the job.
So here's how it all works. You choose a small set of these super powerful multi-purpose words. Then you just let the context of the sentence do the work of defining the exact meaning. It's really elegant and incredibly efficient.
You see, Basic English isn't about having fewer ideas or dumbing down the language. Not at all. It's actually the opposite. It's about expressing those ideas with fewer but way more powerful tools.
And that kind of leaves us with one last big question to chew on. If a system this simple can actually work, what does that tell us about the true purpose, the real point of language itself? Something to think about. Thanks for joining me.